What's up, bro? How was your week?
That was strong.
That's strong.
That was strong.
That's good.
My week, it's been good. I went salsa dancing yesterday.
Actually, he was telling me a little bit about this before we started. I want you to go ahead.
All
I
right.
want to hear from the top.
I found out Indian women love me.
I was like, women, period, but okay.
Yeah. What I found, okay, so I'm salsa event, big, massive Chicago event. I found it through the Pi app.
Big
I don't
mess,
know.
okay.
I don't know if you know the Pi app. So the
Don't.
Pi app, so a bunch of Chicago community builders are like developing this app to like build different communities throughout the city.
Yeah.
And I found this event, and it was like at North Avenue Beach at the shipwrecked thing on the rooftop.
Yup.
1,200 people RSVP.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay.
7 to 9 p.m. And I go there, and I love these things because like the first hour is just, hey, we're gonna just learn the basics. And so they line up, leads.
Also,
they
it's
line
like
up
a
the follows.
class kind of thing.
The first hour, yeah. So some people don't know how to
I thought
dance.
it was just like an event.
No. So
Nice.
social dancing is like, it's cool because they make it like, hey, anyone. Like you could be dancing for 20 years, this could be your first dance event.
Yeah.
And they line up leads, which are typically men, follows, typically women, and so they line us up, and I'm dancing with these different women, and I know a thing or two.
As one does.
I know a thing or two.
He knows a thing or two.
I know a thing or two about dancing, and we were dancing bachata, and as I got to these certain, it was like a group of women,
Okay.
and they're all friends, and I'm dancing with one of them, and she just kept looking at me with like her eyes just like this is how it feels to dance really well. Like this,
Desire.
oh my God. And I'm like, I love dancing,
Good.
And then after that 1 hour of like dancing, right? They open up the floor and say like, okay, now how it's traditionally done, the men go up to the women and say,
Professionals come.
hey, may I have this dance? And they could tell you yes, they could tell you no, and it's very respectful. They had a bar in the back if you want to drink. They had water stations, like a free event.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
And I asked a few women to dance. We danced, had a good time, and then I'm kind of like scouring now, like, all right, who am I going to dance with next? And one of the girls,
And you just kept approaching people.
of course, yeah,
Nice.
it's very like that's the vibe.
Flowy.
And then I go out, and then I'm like in the middle, and then I hear like, hey, like I want you to dance with my friend, and I just look over, and it's one of the girls that I met, and she's like just carrying her friend like in the bag, and she's like, dance with her, and I'm like, okay.
Did they know how to dance?
They were beginners.
Okay.
They were very much beginners. And I start dancing with them, and in the background, she's just like this, like just recording me, like
It's full blown
just as I'm dancing, just like
live stream on Facebook.
as if she's like a mom in like her 50s, like recording her daughter like dancing.
Or her proud son.
And so we dance, we have a good time. She's like, he's such a good dancer, I want you to dance with him. Because I think maybe you'll go to these events and you won't have a good time, or if you're a beginner and if you're a woman,
If you're a beginner, it might be hard.
if you're a beginner and you're a female and you don't know how to dance, it's not typical for you to go up to a man and approach and like, hey, can I have this dance?
Yeah.
The man's gonna go to you, and then, okay, now it's like, does the man approach you, and are they really good, and now you don't wanna dance with them? Because like how my style of dancing is like, I know 2 things, but those 2 things we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to do it well.
We're doing well. And then after we're done dancing, she like brings her other friend. Okay, now your turn. Like, held it,
Bro,
your turn to dance.
A line meet and greet.
Next, like, all right, who's next? Who's next? And then we dance, and again, the same thing, just like recording us dancing. No, but it was such a fun time. Like that, I love events like that because you get out of your head. Dancing is very much a thing where people are like, I'm afraid to show off.
Tense.
I'm afraid to show off. I'm afraid to show
Tight
off
about
who
it.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm afraid people will judge, make fun of me. But man, just loosen up.
Hey,
and have
guess
fun.
what? They're doing that already.
They're doing that already.
They're doing that already.
So that was more memorable about my week this week. What about you?
Man, I think. Oh, I mean, I had a few events that I went to this past few days ago.
You went to Milwaukee. Tell
I
me
went
about
to
that.
Milwaukee. Man, I went to T-Pain and Friends.
T-Pain and Friends.
It's not called T-Pain and Friends, but it was like a full concert. I was there from 2 o'clock to 11:30. Just standing the whole time, which was cool because you kind of forget when you're in a concert that you're not thinking about that so much. You're like, oh man, it's cool and stuff, But it's like in my younger years, I realized, I can get through those no problem. You don't get tired.
You're tired now.
Your feet, your dogs don't start barking.
The dogs are barking?
No, these days the dogs are barking. But it was cool. It was a great time. I saw a lot of wonderful, just cool acts. things people I never thought I'd see. People like Wale, I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah,
Jermaine Dupri, NLE Choppa, Shaq was there.
I saw Shaq was there.
The reason I went though was to see Fade. I don't know if you know who Fade is.
Yeah, you're telling me about him.
Great artist. Second time seeing him. That was really a lot of the reason why people went to that. How he's friends with T-Pain, no idea. But he was there, and it was really cool. But he came out they strategically timed it.
Yeah.
They said, we're gonna get all the little pre-fills out.
Yeah.
Him and T-Pain were the last two. He got on stage at almost 10. T-Pain got on stage at 11:30, something like that. Right.
Decent.
But it was cool. And then before that, me and you went to see Trevor Wallace.
Trevor Wallace at the
What
Chicago
a show.
Theater, man.
Wow, what a musical.
And he had such a great bit, and he's like, man, you know what pissed me off this week? And I'd like that.
That's a good one.
What pissed you off this week?
We talked about that right then and there.
Yeah. What pissed you off this week?
Pissed me off this week, man, I think. What pissed you off, bro?
What pissed me off? Bro, my sister pissed me off. Fuck.
Okay.
No. So we're planning a 4th of July weekend with my dad and siblings, and we're like, we're going to go camping. We're going to do a campfire. And she goes, can we get a hotel? Bro, what about the marshmallows? What about the... what about the, hey,
what is this?
I'm roasting my marshmallow over the campfire.
Oh,
fucking cooking it rotisserie style.
You're making the fire, bro.
Making the fire. Can we get a, 5-star hotel? I don't like to be underneath. It's going to be hot, and if it's hot, then no one's going to have a good time. I'm like, these are malcriados, man. God damn.
Listen, I don't want to say she doesn't have a point, but she has a point.
Malcriados, bro.
It gets hot out there, brother.
It's hot, people.
It gets hot out there. But also, you're out there. So it's it feels a little different because, you're like, what do they say? You're burying the elements? What is that? What do they say? You're weathering the elements or some shit?
Weathering the elements.
There's a specific phrase.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I haven't been camping in over 10 years.
Dude, I love camping.
Yeah?
My favorite stories are almost dying while camping.
Almost dying while camping.
Yeah.
Do you ever draw, a square on the sand so that the bears don't come?
If you don't do that, the bears will come and eat your head off.
Tell me your best camping story.
Best camping story. So it was a hike, and I was there with my friend, and we did Glacier National Park, and we hiked up the Iceberg Trail. So it's a beautiful trail. Go up 4 hours, come back 4 hours. We were ready. Let's do it. And going up, it was beautiful. Going up, you're kind of traversing rivers, you're scaling mountains, and you're the whole point of it is to reach a lake that is up in the mountains, and it's called Iceberg Lake Trail because there are icebergs in this lake. You're a few but you're a few thousand feet in the air. And as we're scaling this mountain, we hear a Katy Perry song blasting. We're in the middle of nowhere.
What?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
It was Katy Perry concert.
Katy Perry just made a surprise appearance in Glacier National Park. And we hear that in the distance, and we also see a bear, a cub, walking down, not on the path of where we're going up, but off the path, going down this mountain.
Right.
And we're like, that's pretty interesting. Okay, there's a cub, there's a bear. By this time, we knew that we needed bear spray. By this time, we had a little bell to ring because you want to make yourself known and you want to create noise so that if you do come across a bear, you're not startling it. The worst thing you can do is startle a bear. That's when they rip your head off.
Is it true? If it's black bear, you fight back, black fight back, bear, get down, or brown, get down, something like that?
Yeah, and if it's Latino, play Bad Bunny. If it's a Latino bear, just...
Anyway, wait, so you're telling me that this bear was listening to Katy Perry?
So the bear was possibly listening to Katy Perry. So this bear is scaling down, right? And, okay.
The cub or the bear?
The cub.
The cub.
So the cub is scaling down, and we're like, wow, that is, okay. And then we just keep walking, just kind of making our distance. We got bear spray, we've got all this.
That's probably startling to see, huh?
So then the music gets louder and louder. And then we hear a man, around the corner of the mountain. He goes, hey, is the bear still there? And we're like, oh, shit. No, the bear's not here. No, it's down there. He's like, okay. You just see him, point to the back. All right, girls, let's go. And so he rounds the corner. Now they're coming towards us. Katy Perry gets louder and louder. Something about caught in a paper bag in the wind and whatever. we'd start hearing that sound called louder and louder.
Aren't we all?
And they come, and the dad is talking to us. No, the girl, so there's a daughter and then a mom, and the daughter is bawling her eyes out, crying. And she's the first one talking. She's like, oh my God, this bear was coming at us, and we were yelling at it, and we couldn't, and like it wouldn't move, and it wouldn't yell, and it just kept coming at us, and da-da-da-da-da. The bear passes them. And then they go on.
The cub or the bear?
The cub. So it's the same thing. The cub is a bear.
Well,
Okay.
a cub is different than a full-size bear.
All right. The miniature bear, which is a cub,
Okay. Oh, you can't be that scared of a miniature bear.
it's still a bear.
You're right.
It's
All
still
right,
a bear.
Let's keep it
So
going.
cub goes down. The daughter and the mom, they like, all right, they start walking, and then we're talking to the dad, and this dad was such a dad. He goes like, oh, it was a little cub, you know, like we were never in danger. Like I saw it, like I sized it up. I looked around. The mom cub, like, the mom bear wasn't around, and so like I knew we were never gonna be in trouble. And then we just hear the daughter yell out, "Dad, hurry the fuck up!" She was ready to get going.
I'm trying to get out of here, bro.
Like, I'm out. Like, this bear almost murdered us, and we just barely survived. But that was a memorable story, like camping.
I can only imagine what it's like seeing a bear. Now, mind you, I haven't done much camping in my lifetime. So the only time I'm going to see an animal like that is at the zoo.
At the zoo.
Yo,
Wild.
seeing that bad boy in his hometown, I'm out, brother.
He knows the map.
What am I supposed to do against the bear? If it's black, you fight back, though. Apparently, you're supposed to get bigger.
Yeah. Brown, you're screwed. Like, just, I don't know. Like,
That's a grizzly, bro.
yeah, that's a grizzly, man.
Jeez Louise. Have you ever had any other animal experiences? Like, in person, you've seen some crazy shit?
That was the most danger that I ever felt, like coming across a bear. On that same trip, like we went to Yellowstone. In Yellowstone, we came across like another bear. On the way down from that exact same hike, actually, so we made it up to the iceberg trail. We jumped in this lake with icebergs, like stripped down, freezing cold water.
Was it hot out?
Magical. No, it was like 40 degrees. Like it was
Oh,
cold.
see you boys.
It was magical.
Yeah.
And on our way down, we didn't plan, or I guess we planned, but like we knew that the sun was coming down.
Yeah.
On a trail like this, you're in the middle of the nowhere. You're in the outback.
The outback.
The outback. And we start hiking back down. And golden hour, beautiful. Golden hour, we're looking at the flowers. There were like these penis plants that like would only show its, fertilizing tip in like certain moments. So they were penis plants. And we're like amazed, right? But we still have a 4-hour hike down. Sun comes down, pitch black dark.
I'm assuming this was an all-day.
It was an all-day hike, yeah.
All-day affair.
All-day affair.
Oh.
Pitch black dark, we're walking down, and we knew, again, we don't want to startle any animals. So we picked up 2 rocks, and we're just clicking. We're just clicking
That's
on
smart.
our way down.
That's smart.
And the sun keeps going down. It's dark, it's dark, it's dark. It's pitch black. And it was funny because me and her, we would know each other's nervousness by our silence and by how frequent we were clicking. And so we're talking, just whatever, and then the conversation goes quiet, and then you just hear a little bit like quicker tapping,
Okay.
or slower tapping, and we're like gauging each other. And we knew that there was there's wolves in here. Like we were told there's wolves, we were told there's bears, we were told like there's everything. Luckily, we make it down. Again, we just knew we just have to keep going straight. We just have to keep following the trail. Once we got down, we saw like a beautiful cabin open up. We go out there. I had driven over there, and this was like a 4-week road trip. I had driven over there. We had brewskis in the back. We freaking popped open a warm one. And just enjoyed. There was a lake right there, and we were just like, hey, we survived. Like we survived the bear encounter. We survived jumping into an iceberg lake. We survived being caught in the pitch black dark hiking down. We earned these.
That's
cheers.
pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
cheers
pretty
to
good. Because here's the thing. I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. Lost my train of thought on that one.
That's all right.
So that's what I was going to say. But yeah, I mean, I guess now we could just get into some little bit, do you have like a topic you want to hear?
Topics,
I wrote one there. That I was like,
The Strugs.
The Strugs.
You wrote the Strugs. What is the Strugs?
I meant to put the struggle of resting without feeling lazy.
Ooh. What's your struggle of resting without feeling lazy? Do you feel that struggle right now?
No. I meant like I'd say like on a weekend. Because I've told you how my week is a little bit packed during the weeks now. When you get to the weekend, you're kind of just out of it. You're out of energy, you know? There's days when you're just like, I just want to lay down. I just want to rest. But then after a few hours of doing it, you're like, you know what? Maybe I should get up and go enjoy my day. Maybe I should get up and do something. This is my weekend. I don't want to just spend it in bed. So it kind of comes to that theme that you're dealing with, like, I want to rest, but I don't want to, like, feel lazy or that I'm not taking advantage of maybe things that I should be doing or could be doing in my free time. Because during the week, I don't have much free time. But then in the weekends, when the time is all mine, I don't want to, struggling with, like, thinking, like, but sometimes you just need to rest.
Yeah. And
you need to be at peace, being able to take a load off. You know what I mean? Do you struggle with that? Produce.
Follow me on TikTok to know what that means. Just produce in a cup, bro. Do you feel lazy producing?
Please, one can never feel lazy producing.
You never feel that post-production
post-production clarity?
The post-production clarity?
Has gotten, a lot of things get solved that way.
You decide not to send certain texts after the post-production clarity.
You know what? You stop desiring certain things after you produce.
After you produce?
After you produce. You think, like, you know what? I was a little bit getting ahead of myself before I produced. I produce. Now I see things clearer.
I just need PPC. I just need to do my PPCs.
Let me go produce real quick. I need a clear mind.
Hey, boss. I'm going to go produce real quick. I'll let you know the answer by the end of today. By close of business today.
I'll get a response to you in 30 minutes. Let me go produce real quick. We'll touch back.
Hey, team, we're going to put a pin in this for 30 minutes. Sebastian's going to go produce.
Hey, guys, I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to step out and produce real quick.
I don't want to be a bother to, not in front of the ladies and the children. I'm going to go produce in my own comfort.
Anyway, I swear, that is the greatest, what do they say, anecdote?
Yeah.
To say that without saying it.
Yeah.
It's so respectful.
It's respectful.
Feels like I'm taking a cup of tea with my finger out.
Yeah.
I'm producing.
Yeah. I feel like you could have that conversation with anybody. Hey, did you produce today?
Hey, are you good at producing? How often do you produce? How much are you producing? You know what I mean?
Are you producing with other people? This is a community event,
Hey, listen, it's okay if you're not producing as much. Also, when you get older, you're not producing as much. Speaking of that.
You do, yeah. Do you think older people feel lazier because they're not producing as much? Because going back to your question of, like, feeling lazy when you're resting.
When you're resting.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about actual producing, like maybe producing something with their lives, maybe they get to that point when they're like, but here's something that I don't understand, and that maybe it just applies to me. I totally get the idea of retirement. And retiring, especially if they're having a job, working somewhere for so long, I totally get the retirement, enjoying your last years, how you want to do it, and stuff like that. But something I feel like I've noticed over my life, when people get to that point, they're like, when they start, it's like they wear it down a little more rapidly because they don't have something to kind of look forward to, something that keeps them busy, something to do. So that's why even though people retire, they always go back and get like a part-time job, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, for me, I feel like I want to find something that I'm just going to be doing for the rest of my life. I don't even have to think of like, I need to retire from that. No, it's what I do.
I agree.
I don't know, like maybe, creating something. When are you going to get tired of creating?
Yeah.
When are you going to get tired of producing?
When your ideas are out. Yeah.
Being a part of something that, helps you to, makes you look forward to something, That's why a lot of those people, they join the groups. There's no such thing as retirement. I'm just going to chill forever. You can't, because then that's how you deteriorate, because you don't have something to keep you going.
Yeah. I listened to, do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
I've heard the name.
He's a public speaker. He almost got canceled.
Jordan Peterson,
yeah.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
He was like a freedom of speech guy up in Canada, and I started listening to him because I like how he thinks. He's not a social worker. He's a psychologist, one of those. He's like a doctor in this
psychology.
Yeah. The
Psychoanalysis.
Psychoanalysis.
It's one of those.
One of those. He's a doctor. Dr. Peterson.
He produces.
He produces. Yeah, he produces on a level up here, and I like listening to him.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, he's like, he'll ask his patients, he's like, okay, like, what is happiness to you? Most people will be like, oh, like on the beach, you know, with a drink in hand, just like enjoying life. Like when people talk about, I'm not happy in my 9 to 5, I'm not happy in my relationships, I'm not happy in that. Okay, how long are you doing that? Oh man, like give me just the rest of my life, I could be doing that. He's like, okay, like you do that for one whole day. The next day, what are you doing? Ah, drink in hand in the beach, like just enjoying life. Like, okay. What are you doing the next day? Same thing? Drink in hand at the beach. It's like, no, like human beings need a purpose in their life. Like it's not just, okay, let's go to the beach, have a drink in hand, and then just rot.
Let's go to the beach, let's go get away.
California girls.
No, it's not California girls. But yeah, that's a great point, bro.
So it's, again, like, we need purpose in our life. Like, we need a reason to get up in the morning. Like, what is that reason? Like, the moment you choose to step foot on the ground after waking up is like you chose to accept the challenges of life because you know you have a certain something that you need to give to the world. What is that? What is your thing?
What do I have to give to the world? What do I get up for? And I'm like, for passionate?
Yeah. That was a rhetorical question, but yeah, you can answer it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, because, yeah, I mean, it changes, and, you know, stages of life, you know, it's like, I got to wake up because I got to go to school. I got to wake up because I got to go to a job. I got to, you know, what gets me up every day, like, just appreciating I have another day. I don't know, there's something that's, especially these days, like, life seems so that it can just be so, it can just vanish, right?
Yeah.
Getting another day is just another chance to do things right now. Mind you, I'm saying all this, but I don't always take advantage of every single new day. Some days are just a filler day, you know? Some days you just push through, go to work, come back home, and that's it. That was the day. But being able to get up, realize, man, a new day.
New day.
A new day. What could happen today? New opportunities. And also, for a lot of times, life is very just stagnant. So you get up with that hope, that intention, but it's just, you realize it's just another normal day. It's just another normal day. Every now and then you get a day where it's like, damn, I was not expecting today, and that could be good or bad.
Yeah.
But most of life is just stagnant completely, you know, but being able to appreciate that you have another day to just try to do things right. You never know what could be around the corner. Like, I saw something online, like, that just, like, it really, I don't want to say inspired me, but made me feel, like, it makes you feel good. It said, there was, like, a post that said, like, how beautiful is it to think that, like, tomorrow somebody could meet the love of their life. Tomorrow somebody could get the call for the job that they've been waiting for their whole life. Tomorrow somebody can get the opportunity that they've been waiting for or searching for. You know, a new day. You never know what's going to happen. It's kind of exciting, but it's being able to, that's what I like to live my life as, try to wake up every day with that intention. But then you also got to be okay with, like, when you come home at the end of the day, you realize, okay, that was just another normal day. Keep that hope going, you know, for the next day. Until one day you actually hit it, the day that, you know.
You start a podcast.
That you start a podcast.
You woke up and you're like, wow, we're 2 podcasts in.
This is the second episode, week 2.
Second episode.
How about you, bro? What gets you up?
The thought that
I feel like you definitely, more than most people, would appreciate being able to.
It's the thought that I could find joy in the monotony of life.
Monotony, that's what I was looking for.
You're absolutely right. You can go through a whole day and be like, oh, I just went through a whole routine. But I love cutting that routine with like a slicey knife and seeing what happens if I do something totally different.
Yeah.
What would my life be if I took this street instead of going that street that I go every day? What would happen if I went to go watch a sunrise before work? What would happen if I ran 8 miles before work? What would happen if I go salsa dancing on a Tuesday, on a school night?
On a school night? That's crazy. I was going to say, bro, this guy went on a school night.
What would happen if we created a podcast on a school night? What would happen if all of those different things, I'm looking to like find the purpose in there. Like I know that my purpose is to talk and inspire the next generation of people to live and find their purpose by just living your life purposefully. Like
Purposefully.
Purposefully, you know? Not waking up, oh shit, I get to go to work. Not saying,
Yeah.
I gotta go to yoga. I get to go to yoga.
Yeah.
Not, like it's, what you're talking about, every day is just such a beautiful, here you go. What could happen in this day? I get to go find out what's gonna happen. If you're struggling with a job and you're saying, I gotta go to work now, no, what happens if that could be the best day? What happens?
And it completely changes your perspective around of that job.
Yeah. I had a meeting like 2 weeks ago, and I was so anxious, and my coworker, she saw I was so anxious that day because I was worried about this freaking meeting. Meeting never ended up happening.
Huh.
I'm anxious the whole day, worrying about something that's not even going to happen.
Hey, isn't that how we love to be, huh?
That's how we love to be, man. And that's how I live my life, because I love that I had the experience of going through cancer that allowed me to understand, damn, we could die at any moment in time. So let me enjoy the most of this present moment, because tomorrow is not promised. However, what pisses me off now is like, damn, in the dating world, that shit doesn't work.
Wow. You might want to refer back to page 1 for
Refer back to the podcast number 1, because that energy, that passion that I have.
Hey, but it's good. Like I told you back then, like I'm telling you now, that just means that you showed up and that you were ready and you gave it.
I sweat my
You
shirt.
gotta be
Dude.
You sweat your shirt, bro. You wear that badge with pride.
So that's the beauty of it. It's like, okay, and I'm learning about like me. I'm learning about me in this whole entire process. Like,
that's awesome, man.
do you, man?
That's really good. Here, let me crack something up, because there's something else. There were some ones in here that
Crack it.
really kind of get you a little bit thinking.
Crack it.
Let me think of. Oh, please. We were talking about this.
Aaron,
What's up?
how often do you produce?
Often, he's producing right now.
He is producing. Oh,
He's producing
he,
right
he
now.
is the producer.
He is the producer.
Okay, that's good.
All right, here we go. You told me this was good, so I'm curious to see. Because it could be, what is the dumbest / smallest thing that you've realized has helped your mental health?
Smallest, dumbest thing that I've realized that's helped my mental health. It's a good question. Let me think. The first thing that comes to mind is my diet. I eat the exact same thing Monday through Friday.
Really?
I eat the exact same thing. It's done wonders for my mental health.
No wonder you look fantastic, pal.
Thank you, man.
So then, what is it? Spill your secret.
What do I eat?
Yeah.
All right, I wake up in the morning. I get 3 scoops of whole milk, 100% grass-fed yogurt into my cup.
Milk and yogurt.
No, just yogurt.
Just yogurt.
Whole milk yogurt. So
Okay,
not
okay,
Chobani,
okay.
not these Greek yogurts. They put a bunch of BS in it, so it's just
the
grass.
whole cow.
And then I put 2 spoonfuls of 100% peanut butter. I eat that up. I eat a banana.
I recently learned that there was powdered peanut butter.
That
Just want to put that out
just
there.
blew
Didn't
my
know
mind.
that.
Wow.
Did not know that.
What do you
Okay.
put water in it?
I
And then,
thought
like-
you meant that was what you put in there.
No, peanut butter, but with nothing added. It's like 100% peanuts. No sugar, no anything.
Nuts.
It's just,
Okay.
and then I eat a banana for the potassium. I'm
Right.
training for a marathon, so I need my electrolytes. It
Yeah.
also is good with cramping. It's good with all these different muscle fatigues. It's good.
Very good.
And then I eat 2 handfuls of walnuts. Very good for the brain, great for energy, great fats, very healthy. That's my morning. Then I pack a lunch, whole wheat tortilla, organic hummus, half an avocado, some mixed greens, a chickpea salad that I found at Fresh Farms. That's like chickpeas and like parsley and onions and tomatoes and like all these different things. Boom, that's my whole wheat tortilla. I pack one of these trail mix things. I pack an apple. I pack a cutie. That's my lunch.
A cutie, bro. Those cuties are great.
So now I've got my apple a day, keeps the doctor away. I got my vitamin C, I've got my protein, I've got my energy. Bam, that's my lunch.
Man.
Dinner, I eat the same thing. And Aaron, our producer, he
can attest to this.
he could attest. Then I eat.
He can sign off on it.
I eat tacos every night.
Really?
Chicken tacos, salmon tacos, or beef tacos.
Salmon tacos.
Salmon.
Yo, this boy is cooking.
Salmon, very good for the brain, healthy fats, omega-3s. So tonight, I'm gonna eat chicken tacos.
Would you put a little sauce on that?
The same exact thing. So I cook the chicken, just salt and pepper with some bell peppers. 100% butter. And then on my tacos, I do the exact same thing from lunch. Hummus, mixed greens, avocado, protein, lime. And then two other things. Dolma, do you know what dolma is? Middle Eastern grape leaves on the inside. You got rice, you got dill, you got lime. These like little delicious little bite-sized snacks. Aaron's gonna try today.
Nice.
Bite-sized snacks, good, a lot of carbs, and then I have a lentil salad. No.
Lentil salad.
Lentil salad, yeah. It's like 7 different grains. You got like lentils, couscous, you got chickpeas maybe, you've got quinoa, and that is my every day.
Wow.
Dude, for my mental health, I don't have to decide what am I going to eat today. The impulse of, damn, I'm driving by a Chick-fil-A, let me go there. I'm like, my routine is I'm going to eat healthy, and my body is asking me for healthy food.
It's going to reciprocate.
It's going to reciprocate, man.
That's unbelievable, bro.
So that's one thing, yeah.
That's really good. That's
about
really
you?
good, actually. What do I eat?
But, okay, I will caveat. On the weekends, bro, I enjoy myself. I'll eat some pizza, like
have
I'll eat a
to.
burger.
Hey,
Like,
it's the weekend.
so there's such a balance, like, such a balance. Like,
because you...
I've created the discipline, so when I want to have that freedom, I'm not attached to that.
Yeah.
I am free to make that decision because I want to make that decision.
And look at the past week, how I take care of all my weeks. Of course I'm going to let myself have a burger.
Oh, why not?
Let myself have a burger.
Papitas fritas, man?
A pizza, bro?
No pizza, bro?
Come on,
dude,
man.
Jets is my weakness, man.
What is?
Jets pizza,
Really?
man. That's
What's your favorite pizza? Is it Jets Pizza?
right now. It's Jets pizza, yeah. It's so good. Just give me half cheese, half green peppers, pepperoni, extra sauce. I'm in heaven.
That sounds... Green peppers on a pizza is... Peppers, period, on a pizza.
Peppers, period.
Unbelievable
Peppers,
stuff.
period.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
With some
forget
sausage,
about it.
forget
Yeah.
about it. For some sausage, bro? Pineapple on pizza.
I enjoy it.
You're a man of class.
My dad got me into it. El Hawaiiano.
I'm not crazy about the ham part, but I'll put a pineapple on the
You
pizza.
put a pineapple on the pizza?
On the same one that I told you, jalapenos and sausage, put some pineapple on that bitch. Come on.
Post-pineapple clarity.
What are they going to tell you?
Yeah.
Then I can go produce in peace.
Post-pineapple production clarity.
Unbelievable. Me, what do I eat? What does my eating look like for the week? Well,
Or what's the, well, if you want to talk about that, but what's
Not
one thing that
necessarily.
you've done for your mental health that's changing you?
smallest thing that I take joy in. I don't want to say that like it's a small thing because it's something that I do. I mean, I do every day, regularly. Driving, man.
You like it or you
I
don't?
love driving.
Oh, dude, man of class.
Love just to drive. You know what I mean? There's plenty of times where like I won't have nothing to do, but I want to go for a drive.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to do. Something about driving around, being able to just look at the road, you're in your thoughts, or not you're in your thoughts, your clarity. You could think about things, but you also like, you could, it's just time with you.
Yeah.
You could just process your thoughts. Speak to yourself out loud if you want.
I love speaking to myself out loud.
Just talking to yourself,
Yeah.
literally talking it out, because sometimes it's not enough to just,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to verbalize it, right? You don't want to do that, you just want to listen to music the whole time. You are in your own personal studio. I don't know, just something about... driving, going on a long drive. Now, I don't do it as often because, like I said, during the week I'm pretty busy. But just, even then, the times that I'm driving, the little time that I just get to myself, every day, it's just something that just does it for you, that time with yourself.
I agree.
Looking at other people, it's this little thing that's weird, that's interesting, or at least to me. When I drive around, all the cars that I see around, I was like, I wonder where those people are going. I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah.
I wonder where they're coming from or going back to.
Yeah.
Or the times that I've had to drive, late at night or something. I see somebody else on the road. Wonder where they're coming from or what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's cool to kind of just think about that. It's because it's like, this is my life. This is my, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm doing. But that person is their own little world. Their own little, I don't know.
There's a word for that.
It's crazy to think about that. I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Or something like when you're driving to work, you're like, and it's like the normal like morning rush time and stuff. They're like, we're all going to work right now.
Yeah.
But there's every now and then like those people that are like, you know what, we're all going to work, but those people are like going to like a party or a vacation.
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
Going to the
Small
airport.
worlds. The individuality of everybody is, we're all on the same planet, but everybody's their own little world.
The individuality of everybody. That reminds me of a quote. And it's helped me with like treating everyone as such an individual is like different people are different people.
Yeah.
So you don't bring your baggage of an experience with one person into the next experience with another person. Everyone's an individual. And you could have been hurt in a previous relationship.
I was just about to say that.
You could have been hurt by a specific group of people. That's how racism starts.
Yeah.
You could have been
Yeah.
You could have been hurt by, you know, coworkers or something like that.
Right.
And it's up to you to not let that wound bleed into the next and bleed all over the next person.
Because you don't want them paying for mistakes of somebody else did.
How unfair? That's unfair.
That's unfair to them.
That's unfair.
That's unfair to them.
That's unfair. Especially like if you're dating, right? You start bringing all your baggage. Like, you know, I don't want to do this or that because my ex would do this and that. It's like, I'm not your ex. I'm completely different.
Yeah.
And for you to bring that baggage into this relationship is unfair. You got to do the work. You got to heal. Individuals, man. Individuals.
Yo, I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting next to a real doctor right now.
Dude, come on, man. This is the Morales podcast right here. That was a good question. I like that question. What's like a small thing?
You want me to keep going, bro? I got a whole thing of these, man.
Yeah? Set it up. I have all my notes on my phone.
Also, just to make it very abundantly clear,
yeah,
we are sharing our opinions. By no means are we perfect in any way.
No.
And no, you're talking to the least perfect people here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, just straight. Let's keep it light, right?
Keep it light, but we might get deep.
We get deep.
We might deliberately dive, you know.
2 podcasts in, and we're already deep.
We're already deep.
We're deliberately diving. I like that name, by the way.
We're deliberately diving into these
cooking
deep.
for something.
We're deliberately diving into these topics, and let's see what happens. Let's cook. Let me cook.
You've been cooking this whole time.
Let me cook,
You
bro.
don't smell? You don't smell the take an aroma of that. I'm over here just sitting ready for it. I got my plate. I got my knife. I got my fork. This man's just cooking. I'm here waiting for it.
Got my napkin on my
Got my
thigh.
napkin. It's like I'm just, waiting to be served. Serving me.
Are you a put your napkin on a thigh type of guy?
Oh, please.
Okay.
Are you asking me if I was born in London, England? I was.
Is the Pope from Chicago?
Is the Pope from Chicago? He is. Get to the restaurant, right?
Yeah, tell me.
Hey, I'll sit right here. Thanks.
Damn.
They put the things.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up my little thing. I'm going to unravel it because you know it always comes wrapped. The little, that's crazy.
You did. I'm
Hey,
mimicking
that's crazy.
you.
That's crazy. The cheese grater. No, what is it? The how much pepper? Say when. Produce. Sit down at a table.
Right.
Whoa, you're producing.
I know the moves.
Sit down. I'm gonna grab it. It's the utensils always come wrapped, right?
Yeah,
Can't even
wrapped,
do it
yeah.
again.
Uncut.
Bro. Uncut, dude. I get my raw utensils that are uncut. Stretch them out. Put my knife and my fork down, and of course I'm taking that extra skin.
Why are you saying skin? Put the hood over.
Cut all this shit out. We're gonna take the napkin, and put it on my leg.
Yeah.
Cause I can't be the guy that I tried it before. Be the guy that
That
in
move.
public, bro, I look like a brute. I'm just came home to eat from working in the fields for 12 hours.
I've never seen that. Okay, now
That's crazy.
what about? So I understand, like the nice napkins, right? Like the black ones that got the utensils inside. Like those are the nice ones. What about
okay.
what about like un desechable, like a?
Oh, dude, a disposable?
Are you putting that on your?
Absolutely not. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing one immediately, crumpling it into a ball, and it's staying in my hand while I eat.
Ooh.
For some reason, I always crumple them into a ball. So after I like a easy restaurant, or not restaurant, like a fast food place, I will go through a million napkins, just because I always crumple them for some reason. And then when I need to use them, they're all crumpled, so I got to grab another one.
nice, yeah.
And then I crumple it again. So it's never ending cycle. By the time I leave, those people have less napkins.
Yeah. So I've gone to lunch with a client of mine twice now, and he's like, we've been with those like disposable napkins, and he'll like tuck that on. So I copy him. I'm like, okay, let me.
Hey.
And I'm like, interesting.
Hey, when in Rome, huh?
When in Rome. Listen.
Wait, so you're talking about just paper napkins?
Paper
Like
napkin. Paper napkin on the thigh.
That is a person that really cares about their slags, huh?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I thought we were talking about the
The nice one,
fancy
like the
ones.
cloth ones.
However,
Those
that
cloth
does feel a little more dirty.
The cloth ones?
The cloth ones, because
Really?
it's like I'm wiping my face off with a towel.
I like that though. I like that. Okay.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It gets the job done, but it's like I'm wiping myself off with a towel. It's hard. I don't know. I just always thought of it like that. But of course,
Yeah.
never this though.
That-
What
yeah.
are we doing?
Yeah, that's like if you're over the age of 5, what are you doing? You look
Over the
stupid.
age of 3.
Over the age
Let's
of
be
3.
honest
You're
here.
4, you're doing that, you're stupid.
You're 4. You're
cut
doing
that-
that. Like
cut
I'm
that
gonna need
out,
you
man.
to grow up.
Cut that out, man.
I'm gonna need you to grow
I'm
up.
gonna need you to grow up. Yeah.
All right, let's see what
Hit
else
us-
we got that one.
Hit us with another one. You had a good one. Did you
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, my friend.
have the rest of
Something. The what?
No.
The. What have movies or media? That one.
Yeah.
What has movies or media
Oh, yes.
lied to us about healing and how showing your emotions is?
Yeah. You cooking?
Now, if this is something that you've been cooking, please.
I'm cooking.
Feel free.
Okay. Movies, I feel, have taught men. I'm going to speak from the male
Speak for men.
perspective.
Hey,
I'm gonna
men.
say all men.
Listen up.
All men. It's taught us that a man is always supposed to have their shit together. It's taught us that a man doesn't cry. It's taught us that men don't have communities to talk about their emotions with.
That men have to be 6'5".
That men have to be 6'5", that men have to be muscular. Taught us all these different things about men. That men have to be misogynists.
They have to have money.
They have to have money. They have to be machismo. They have to have 50 different women fighting for them. And then the woman is like, the man is the prize, right? Like it's always been that. So growing up like that, you just kind of learn to emulate that. Like all the movie stars have the biggest muscles. They don't talk about anything. And then I don't know how you grew up. I didn't grow up talking emotions with my dad. I didn't talk anything like that. Then it was, something emotional happens. Hey, like just man up. That's how you do it. And now what I'm learning, man, like even just in these past 2 weeks, when life hits you, I love that I will let out some tears. I love that I will call friends to let them know what's happening in my life, to get that out. Even what you're talking about, driving and just talking to yourself. Like that, man, like that, you have all of this, like the world weighing down on you and crushing you. And that thing will pop. Like that thing will pop.
We can only withstand so much for so long.
And then how have like the telenovelas like taught us, like fucking men will be like slapping women like left and right. They'll like be bursting out in rage and like leave and close the door and slam the door. And we're like watching all this and like, oh, I guess that's normal. I guess that's what I'm supposed to be as a man. It's not. Men can be calm. Men can talk about their emotions.
Yeah, man, that's one thing that I don't understand. Like it's just going back to a little bit about what you said about being able to open up to my dad and stuff like that. Thankfully, I have had a really good relationship with my dad, so I am able to open up with him. So yeah, that's always something that's been nice because he gives me the best advice that he could. Maybe he doesn't always understand what I'm going through, but he's there, So that was always nice to kind of have that. And now another thing that I wanted to speak on is like, because as of recently, I feel like I've heard of a lot about like. And I mean, it's always happened, but like women getting abused and like.
That's
Like
yeah.
I personally don't understand how like a man gets to a point where he feels like he needs to hit a woman. Especially like a woman that he claims he loves, or like the mother of your children. Because I mean, let's be honest. Men are made in a different way where we're just by nature just stronger, more physical, not as
In general.
I don't want to say fragile and petite like women, but we're a little bit more harder, I guess. And women are supposed to be a little bit more, fragile, smaller. So like I've always kind of struggled with thinking like how can men like take their emotions out on somebody like who is a woman and like just physically just like attack them. That has never made any sense to me. And I don't know, it's something that's sad to deal with in one night. Because I mean, I just recently heard of somebody that I knew that was experiencing something like that. And like, until you get somebody like that's around you that you see as gone through something like that, you don't really think about it. Because before that, I never used to think about it. You know what I mean? But it's like, wow, like there are really men out there who hit women. You're not men, by the way. Just put that out real simple and clean. I don't know. That's just something that's been weighing on my mind. And when you said about, like, you know, that men are supposed to be this and supposed to, like, you know, all the like, telenovelas, they stereotype that, like, you're supposed to just backhand your woman every now and then, you know? And so it's like, fucking
Aaron in the back, just here. Aaron in the back, just supposed to backhand your woman, just a soft laugh.
Fuck, hey, bro, I'm trying to be serious here.
This man watches Betty La Fea.
Just straight up pop, bro.
Just straight up, man.
I don't know. That's just me.
I agree. I mean, I won't say there's no reason to not hit a woman.
Well, it's different if you're, like, being attacked. You know,
she's attacking my kid?
That's okay,
You
but
don't
at
get
that
the
point, we're
backhand.
talking different. You go get the backhand for sure.
You don't get the backhand.
But, like, if I'm supposed to be somebody you love, somebody you trust,
That's
somebody
different,
that, like, confides in you, man, I struggle with that, buddy.
Because they were the man in this situation that decides to backhand the woman because an argument breaks out and he is no longer in control of the situation. He was never taught as a kid how to release that emotion.
And maybe he was hit when he was a kid.
Maybe he was hit as a kid. Or maybe he saw his dad hitting his mom. And so that's the childhood trauma. A great term that I learned, it's generational curse breaker. It's, can I look at how I grew up? Can I look at how my parents grew up? Can I look at, like, follow that? And then can I decide, no, I am going to break that generational curse and I am going to be different because that is, again, going back to purpose. Anyone, I'd say, if you just look from a biology standpoint, the purpose of you, me, is to reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
Simple
It's
as
to
that.
produce.
It's to produce. Going back to the produce. It's as simple as that. And so, and why is that? Because you want your lineage to carry on. And every single human being on this earth is the best of the best that has ever existed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you look around and you think to yourself, damn, that one? That's the best. But it's the truth. Like, that, it's the best of the best. Like, you carry on, you know, the best. Yeah. Some people didn't make it, you know, 200 years ago because they were too slow and they got eaten by a bear. About, maybe not 200 years ago. I guess.
There was forests 200 years ago. There was bears 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Come on.
Your DNA.
Some guy just fell behind.
Your DNA is not going to carry on. Sorry.
Bro, catch up.
Sorry,
you know
buddy.
what I mean? What do they call it? There's a specific word for it.
Too slow.
No. For nature
versus nurture.
No, when they pick
survival of the fittest.
No, I forgot it, man. I mean, I need to start eating ginkgo biloba or something. That's like that gets your memory going.
Yeah.
My memory sometimes you feel like I lose my train of thought.
Lion's mane mushrooms.
Lion's mane or something. He's got a lion's mane.
No, lion's mane mushroom. We're gonna eat that later today.
Oh, we are gonna eat that later.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought some at a farmer's market. You're down to come on.
I can never get the taste of the mushroom though.
So you just gotta.
Oh.
You just gotta.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
We were talking about machismo and what movies have taught us that we learned about not healing and
or that it's cool. I will definitely agree with you on that point. Well, I mean, I agreed with everything you said, but also like to add on to that, that we're supposed to like feel all or supposed to process all these things, but not feel the emotion of it and like be cold to it.
Yeah.
You know, I just got money. I want more.
Like not celebrate the little.
Yeah. I just got married. Okay, well, you know, still stone cold.
Yeah.
Maybe the marriage is not exactly because everybody's happy that day, but you know, we're supposed to just take on all these things. Or man, I just lost my job. I can't be sad about it. I gotta go out there and produce again. Just things about like, you know, that we're supposed to keep it all in when it's really not like that.
Let the emotion out.
And that you're not any stronger by keeping it in.
Yeah.
That's a very big thing.
Ooh, stay strong.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Which is good. Like you could stay strong, but being strong is being able to like also acknowledge what it is you're going through and like not saying like, man, I'm gonna thug it out. Cause no, I mean, yeah, you're gonna say that to yourself, but those emotions are still gonna be there. And unless you process them and you take care of them, they're gonna still be there.
Yeah.
So you'll be, in 5 years, you'll be trying to fix things that you felt 3 years ago. While carrying all the other things that you felt during that time as well. It's just a different level of understanding now. I feel like everybody, like I told you last week, I feel like everybody's come to a point, well, at least now, maybe not everybody, but it's more acceptable for people to open up to see how they feel.
Yeah.
And to not feel like they have to hide away and deal with things all on their own, because that's the quickest way to lose, is dealing things just with on your own, thinking you have to do it on your own, that you're bothersome, or you're bothering somebody by like opening up to them. Like you told me last week too. Somebody's waiting for you to open up to them so that they can up to you. And you are that person that they've been waiting for.
Boom.
While you've been with that person that they are the person that you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
It's just
That's the beauty of vulnerability. If I'm vulnerable and I share some like vulnerable secrets, vulnerable truths, vulnerable experiences, the other person is just going to be waiting there like, I feel safe. I feel safe, and I know that this person is going to hear me because they trusted me with what they had to give me. I feel safe.
now it's my duty to give them back, to also make them feel that safeness.
Yeah, and that's the connection.
That back and forth.
That's the back and forth.
And that opens the door to communities, because the next time you're able to talk about it freely. You don't have to have that little stutter step.
That mask on.
You don't have to have this. You can just freely be yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I brought somebody else that like would like to, I told them that like you and I like to like talk or whatever. I don't know. It's just an example.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
It's the men's group.
The men's group.
That Andre and I started with Timmy.
Yeah.
And then we invited you to one. And like, that's it. Like, hey, we're just going to come together and we're going to just talk from an emotional standpoint so that we could hear each other's experiences and then be better men, going back to our families, going back to our friends, going back to our partners, going back to society, so that we could be those men that people have been shitting on. Or not be the men that people want from society, but that we just don't have.
Yeah.
Men are being shit on right now. Men are trash.
It's not a good.
We don't got a good rep right now.
We don't got a good rap, but it's fine.
But we're going to be the change we want to see in the world.
What I say last time, leave it better than you found it.
Yeah, camping.
Camping, man.
Don't leave your shit on the ground.
Don't leave your shit on the,
Don't
buddy.
blame your parents for the shit that you're leaving behind. It's your responsibility.
How do you feel? I feel like that goes to a whole nother aspect of, just you being, what kind of person are you? Are you the kind of person that's going to be cool, littering?
Yeah.
I used to think it'd make you look badass. Be like, nah, bro, I don't care about shit. I'm just throwing this out the window.
That's a good question.
I'm going to throw this shit out the window.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to walk around, I'm going to spit. I look cool.
Yeah.
But then you start thinking, it's like, wait, but then that's how you see all the trash on the ground. And who's going to pick that up? I don't know. It's different things. I feel like as I've gotten older, you start to realize certain things that you're like, man, I used to do, because, bro, like,
Hey.
Full secret, like, I used to throw shit out the window all the time.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wouldn't think anything of it. I used to have this running joke that I'd be like, I love to keep my car so clean, I have 4 trash cans in here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You would say that?
Yeah, I would literally say that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can continue this pod.
That's what I was going to say. Listen, but growing, like, it's, like I said, it really is just all growing up.
Where did you learn that?
Maybe from the movies and TV shows and stuff like that, where the main character is just nonchalant about everything.
And he's cool.
And I'm fucking badass, throwing shit everywhere. I don't care, pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's about carrying yourself in a different, because that shows what kind of respect you have in general.
Yeah.
Respect for other people, respect for your environment.
Your society, your
your
community.
society. What extra step does it take to just keep it a little bit longer and just in the trash?
Yeah.
In the recycling. Now, mind you, I don't really always recycle, but at least I'm putting it in the bin now. That's progress.
It's progress.
It's progress, babe.
I love that too, because it goes back to like, what's your purpose? And if you could separate yourself from, it's just me, and view it as, no, it's like we're all in this together. Yeah, you throwing it out the trash, you just affected someone else's day because someone else got to go pick that up.
Somebody else gotta go pick that up.
But if I don't throw it out the trash, now I'm thinking about my community. And like, oh, I don't want, Pete that does volunteer work to clean up these highways. Like, I'll give him less work to do, and I'll throw it in the trash.
Because now look at this. I told you what I used to just do, right? Or But then I would see somebody else do it, and I'd get so mad.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, what's the fucking guy doing just throwing shit?
This guy. Right.
How was I going to be a hypocrite like that?
Yeah.
I'm over here, pop, 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 pop. Now, granted, I didn't do it all the time, but, sometimes you just do it. But then, no, don't let me catch somebody else doing that, because I'll be pissed. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. If you're going to be one way, be one way all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a Bad Bunny song that ends with some random dude at the beach just talking, and they decided to record him, and he goes like, "Ay, la vida, todos somos santos cuando hablamos de los pecados ajenos."
Oh, yeah.
That translates to like, we're all saints when we're talking about everyone else's sins and everyone else's bad doings. It's like, man, how dare this guy do this? Like, meanwhile, we're doing the exact same thing.
Meanwhile, I'm doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's not logical to be that way, and at that point, you're being kind of two-faced. And it's the quicker you straighten that out, the quicker you get to realize, hey, I'm this kind of person.
Yeah.
I care about things.
How do I show up?
It's not, because one of the things I feel like is cool out there is to just supposedly just be nonchalant about everything. No, it's cool to care about shit.
It's cool to be passionate.
It's cool to be passionate. It's cool to not just have everything just, flies off of me.
And
Some
love.
shit, you do need to just let it fly off of you, right? But it is cool, and it's cool to have things. It's cool to be respectful, bro.
Yeah.
To treat everybody the same.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
look
cool to
at
be
some.
respectful. It's so cool. It's the coolest thing.
Just having respect for everybody. I don't know how true what actor Tom Hardy said. He's like, treat this. I'm saying it's not true that I don't know if he said it, but treat the CEO the same way with the same respect you treat the janitor.
Yeah, 100%. Man, I have a really cool story.
Please.
So, I'm at work at the Prudential building. I work in an office with the 27th floor, and I was excited because this past New Year, my family from Ecuador, cousin, her husband, little girl, came to visit us. And I told my mom, yo, bring them to the studio. I'm going to show them the radio studio. It's going to be such a vibe. They come to the studio. I show them my office. Cool. They're seeing like an overview of Millennium Park. Beautiful trip. And then I met up with the janitor earlier that day, and I'm like, yo, dude, my family's coming out here. He's Peruvian. Cool guy. He's like, oh, bro, bring him to the 11th floor. We'll show him the patio. This is, New Year's, or close to New Year's, so it's cold outside, but we'll show him the patio.
Oh.
I'm like, bet. So I'm with my mom, I'm with my family, we're going down to the 11th floor, I meet up with this guy, and he's like, dude, I'm so sorry, the 11th, the patio, it's closed because some wood board was sticking out and it was a health hazard, whatever. He's like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And to give you some backstory, so I'd go to this, my office gym early in the morning before work, and every single time I'd go into that gym, no one would really talk to each other, right? Like in the gym, when you're changing, and don't talk to me when I'm there.
No.
But I would always see this janitor there, doing his thing, and he just always seemed a little preppy, a little happy, and I'm like, I just started making friends with him. Like, yo, what's up, dude? What's up? So we started chopping it up. We became best friends. Mm. And so this is the guy that was telling me about the 11th floor, and he goes, man, I'm so sorry. And he sees one of his coworkers, and he's like, hey, give me a second. I'm going to go talk to him. I'm like, okay. I'm looking over at my mom. This guy's about to murder us. So he goes... So he goes to talk to his coworker, and he gives me a nod. He's like, hey, come with me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be murdered. Mm. And he's like, hey, man, I'm going to show you something special. I'm like, okay. They take us to the back of the elevator. So not the main elevator, it's the back of the elevator into a special elevator. We get in. It's, again, me, my family, this guy, coworker. We're going up. Mind you, we're on the 11th floor. We get to the 40th floor.
He's going to push it off.
Oh, shit. We're on the 40th floor. Paramount Studios is up there. Top of this building.
Fuck.
We got an amazing, impeccable view of Millennium Park.
The Paramount Studios.
Paramount Studios.
Unbelievable.
And we're just like, man, thank you so much. You're showing my family such a great time. Wow, what an experience. He's like, oh, we're not there yet. All right, my guy. What else you got to show us? Takes us another back room, takes us to another elevator. Takes 2 minutes to go up one floor because this elevator was so small and it's very special. We go up. Bro, we're on the rooftop of this building, in the middle of the winter, overlooking. No one's supposed to be up here.
That's scary.
No one's supposed to be up here. beautiful panoramic view of Millennium Park, of the city, outside. My cousin looks at me, he's like, have you ever been up here? I'm like, no, this doesn't happen.
No.
Why did this happen? Because I decided to say hello to the janitor. Because I decided to become friends with the janitor, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's, again, what you're saying, just give respect, be nice to people, man. To everybody gets this love.
Yeah, because you never know he's going to come back to you.
You never know.
When did you think saying hi to him was going to lead you to be able to go up to the rooftop with him?
To show my family.
To show your family.
To show my family a great time.
You never know what... And not that you should be friends with people just for what they can do for you.
No, respect earns respect.
But it opens the door to like things like that. You know what I mean?
So I'll continue to say hi to people, man.
Bro, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Great conversation as always.
Recap, what are your thoughts until now?
Thoughts of now of everything?
Yeah, where
Anything.
we are today.
My thoughts, I feel great, man. I feel great. We are moving in a positive direction. Talking is great. I feel great, man.
I feel heard.
You feel heard.
Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like I've been I've been hearing you. I feel like you've been hearing me.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a musical.
That is special. That's special.
That is special, man.
That's special.
And to think that, this is like, in a way, this is therapy.
100%.
Me and you are each other's therapists,
Yeah.
bro. I want $100 per hour next episode.
Dr. Morales
Listen.
does not pay for his
These
therapy.
lights don't stay on themselves. Brother,
All right, bro.
I will catch you next week.
Same time.
We'll see you guys in a week.